Do 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 do. Sing with me. Da 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 da. Let's make music together. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da da. Isn't that beautiful? The sound of that guitar. I forgot to introduce my harmonica. This is a Hohner. Well, that's the company that makes it anyways. And they're from Germany. God bless you, Germans. Getting back to what we were doing, this time without the drums. Let the music speak to you. Practice deep breathing. Are you already doing that? Good. Peace. What is it you hear? Think about the blessings. 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 I hope it goes without saying that I'm inviting you into the sacred. Play something. This old man, he played one. He played knick-knack on my thumb. With a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played too. this old man, he played 3. He played knick-knack on my knee. And this old man, he played 4. He played knick-knack on the floor. The dog a bone, this man coming rolling home. This old man, think about the blessings, 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 think about the blessings. With a knick-knack, paddywhack. Yeah, that's right. Play that. This old man, he played 1. He played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack, paddywhack. Give the dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Sorry for crying. Right now I hear cello in the room. So loud, glorious. Call it my imagination. I call him Fritz. This old man, he played 2. He played knick-knack on my shoe with a knick-knack, paddywhack. Give the dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. I dream of a song going all across the world, 'cause we are one. This old man, he played 3. He played knick-knack on my knees with a knick-knack, paddywhack. Give the dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Rolling home. La 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 la. You know, every day I play, every time I play, every time I play, like it's the last day on the earth. 'Cause every day I play, every day I play, every day I play, like it's the last chance I'll get to sing. And who knows, who really knows after all. Here we are. Two more. That's one. There you go. No more. La, 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 Well, I have a very good friend named Steve, and he's not a musician, a bit of an engineer, I think, but he said you ought to check out strumming more. I mean, playing with your fingers, picking. He said there's a lot of free lessons there on YouTube. So I don't know. He's probably right. But it is a beautiful, fine instrument. It is a Taylor guitar, and when my father died, who was a guitar player before me, and my guitar partner for sure, still is. But that's another story. Anyways, my dad inspired me by always wanting to play better. And he never got really great. I mean, I don't think I'm very great either, but probably a little bit better than him. But oh, no, not in character, of course. Not in voice. Thanks, Steve. You're right. Picking is cool. It's gentle. One thing I love about the guitar is it's only got 6 strings. You know, don't fret about it. It's easy. And these are frets. That's where we get the word fret from, of course. From guitar frets. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's not that many. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know, maybe about 15 if you're lucky. 16 if you got a cutaway neck. This is called a cutaway neck. And it's different, you know, from more boxy guitars that meet each other right there. Hey, let's meet at the corners. One wall said to the other. That's nuts. It's a cut. That's supposed to be a joke. It's a cutaway, so you can get up higher. That's how high it goes, and that's how low it goes. Now, some guitar players are really cool. They detune it, they go lower, but yeah. Another thing I love about guitars is that many of the chords you play are called open chords. And that means a lot of the strings on the guitar, like usually especially the bottom one or the top one, or maybe the second from the top, maybe the second from the bottom, those are going to be open, so you can do stuff like this. I'm going to push just 2 of the strings down on the 2nd fret. Just like that. That's an A suspended chord. And there. Just listen to that. Listen to that. Last time I was in heaven and I was listening to the angels singing, they sing in the key of A. Everything's in there. Of course, I'm kidding. Or maybe I'm not. Here's another A. It's an open chord. I'm just playing 2 notes. This time I'm on the 1, 3, 5, 7th fret. On my 3rd string down from the top, or the thickest, 3rd thickest string, and then the 6th fret right before there, the next string down. That is my favorite chord by far, bar none. Oh, bar. Speaking of which, that's a bar chord. And it's called a bar chord because you form a bar with one of your fingers, generally your index finger. No flipping off, please. Peace, maybe. Peace. Everybody peace. Always peace. Yes. Or is that right? Always. Is war necessary? Is resistance necessary? Can't we just sing Kumbaya and be done with it? Oh, I wish. But we could take moments away from the fight or from the pain, and we can sing. Sing, remember the Carpenters? Sing a song. Ah, yes, gee. Make it simple to last your whole life long. I don't know the next chord. Don't worry if it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing your song. It's the words. I mean, it's the lyrics. It's the message is what I want to convey. I know I'm not a great singer, but you can't shut me up, because once I learn to sing, sing thoughts. Sing all the time. Sing as if nobody's listening, preferably when nobody is listening, or when somebody's listening and you can just kind of get over the fact, hey, we're living together. I got to sing something. I used to have a buddy named Fritz Minnick, and we were musicians together in some cool church just like the one I'm at in the valley of North Hollywood, California, called MCC, UCC in the valley. We were at this place called Selma Worship Center, and it was a little town, farm town, mind you, cows all around. Yummy smell. But the good old country air. Anyways, we were like just outside of a city called Springfield, Ohio. And Fritz Minnick is one of the unsung hero musicians of our world. I know it. He was on his way to the top, and that life got interrupted with cancer at a young age. But I still am sitting on songs that he wrote for worship, which are beyond amazing, and no one in the world yet has heard them. Maybe a few people. So I'm going to try to change that in this rare, momentary, seemingly temporary effort, opportunity I have, time of opportunity during this COVID outbreak, a lot of quarantining. The stuff I do for a living is currently not possible, and I'm getting by. So this is a chance to share and put some things down. So I'm going to do that. Got some great songs coming up for the world. A lot of stuff I've written too. Been sitting on. Speaking of sitting on, when I moved to California from Ohio many moons ago. Wow. The doctor sent me out here and said, honey, You need to be around open-minded people, okay? It's a big world out there. Get out of Springfield, Ohio. Go meet all those people. Because when you get close to the coast, in a place like Los Angeles, California, what you get is a melting pot of humanity. It's true. Saudi Arabians. What, do you want to get gas? You'll see some. They're cool. Filipinos. My, what lovely, wonderful people. You'd be so blessed to meet them. And the Mexicans. Ah, it's amazing. How amazing they are. Canadians. Think Alanis Morissette. Oh, and that's just the beginning. What about Michael Bublé? They must be pretty happening up there, just north of us. And our country, the United States of America, I believe on both sides now, y'all are good. We are good people. We are wise people. We are blessed. And we have the ability to come back together. I know, of course we do. And we have the ability to work together. I know something has told me. Something tells me we're not so bad, Homo sapiens. Something tells me we're gonna wise up and work together in the ways we must. Indeed, we're gonna work together in the ways we must. Did I forget to say about harmonics? Can you hear that? I'll do it again so you could listen. I think I did it right that time. Those are harmonics. Here's some more. Messed up on that second to last one. You're supposed to be able to do it without making any sounds. You just barely touched the string. You know what's so beautiful about the guitar? I'm a piano player. Before I'm a guitar player, I started off with piano, and I love the piano. Oh my God. It's got 88 keys. This thing only has 6 strings. No competition, not fair. But the guitar, I know it's both actually, to be fair, they're both stringed instruments, even though I'm just thudding down with my fingers, on one, and the hammers are hitting the strings. So it's kind of like me mindlessly always strumming instead of, more intelligently picking, because I'm more of a strumming kind of guy. But on the piano, anyways, there's so many strings. You play one note, very often you're playing 3 strings. 3 strings are going wing like a harp. But a piano has a nice, solid sound, so it could sing. It could play melodies just as clearly as a trumpet, or a violin or a flute. but it can also do something. It shares a gift, a certain quality in the world of music and instruments that the guitar has. That quite frankly, my dear, keyboards, they can't do it. Keyboards are crazy awesome. I have much to share with you about something about keyboards. I also have been very fortunate to have a Yamaha Motif ES8, which is, I think, one of the best keyboards. But I wouldn't know. I'm not that in touch. I'm sure people out there have many, many keyboards better than mine, but I have noticed it's pretty darn awesome. And so I have much more to share with you on that. And then there's another keyboard that you heard at the beginning, if you listened to the beginning, and that was Yamaha Psr 530, and I've had about 4 of their models, their PSR models, over the years because I beat them up so bad. But on this last one, I decided to be really nice to it, not drop it, and only use rechargeable batteries. That way, I never have to worry about stepping on the electrical cord and pulling out the motherboard like I did the last 2. I love music, and music loves me. How about you? You love music? What's your kind of music? Who are your favorite artists? I want to know. What's your favorite songs? Tell me. Chances are I'll learn them, and I'll love you for it. I find when somebody's in love with a song, and they tell me, and I can see that they're in love with a song, immediately I'm already in love with that song. Always. It's very contagious, love for music. I have faith in music. I do. There's a song that says, I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'm like, who wrote that? It's like, wow. What is faith? To teach the world to sing. Do you think we can get along together if we had to? And if we can't get along together across the country, across the world, if our lives depend on it, and I know they do. I know they do. The air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food that we eat is all based on the balance of Mother Nature, and we are torturing her, and we grew up too fast. We are Homo sapiens. Now, are we smart enough at this juncture on our path forward? Are we smart enough to come together and do the things that make sense, like stop destroying every last tree? It's happening. Can we stop that? And if we can, then why aren't we? And if we can't, we should all be thinking it is close, to the end. Because what are we going to do without trees? Come on, guys. We got to have our trees. And they live where they live around the world. Wherever you are, you have your own kind of trees. And boy, did I learn that when I moved from Ohio to Los Angeles. Suddenly, all these trees, like, how could I not become a tree hugger? How could I not follow? They're beautiful. There's so many species out here. The California coastal live oak was a resident here in this land where I am, Los Angeles, California, 400,000 years before the first trace of any human beings present here. The coastal live oak was a resident here. They were everywhere, and they're hardy little things. You can't get rid of them. They are here to stay. They survive through fires and droughts, and they're amazing. But we got the world's oldest trees here, supposedly. I'm a Californian. They might lie to me. Who knows? But I think it's true. I think perhaps one of the oldest trees, let's just be fair, in the world is here. And some of the tallest trees, if not all the tallest trees, they say is in California, somewhere along here. So that's just some of the features. But the palm trees, they're crazy. All they are is just one trunk all the way up until the top. And it's like a flower that's so tall, you're like a midget. You're like 1 centimeter tall, and it's a rose, like a long stem rose, and you barely ever remember to look. It almost hurts your neck to look that high when you're walking underneath them. But they are their own kind of amazement. And then there's another tree here called the Corymbia citriadora. Listen to the sound of her name, Corymbia citriadora, and she is the lemon scented gum. Corymbia citriodora, I wrote. The lemon-scented gum, the tall white trees from Dr. Seuss are here within our parks. God made them first in Australia, then shipped them over here. And now they're there, and there, and there. And look at their white barks. Aren't they cool, dear? Very, very, at night when you're on the 101 freeway, when you're on the Hollywood freeway, like maybe on the 170, especially on your way down south, where it turns into the 101, unless you want to go someplace else. That's another story. But there are trees, especially along the exits, lined. These are the trees I'm talking about. These guys are tall, and they're white all the way up. And when the headlights hit them at night, they're quite special. They're like ghosts, big, huge, beautiful creatures. And when the moonlight is hitting them just right, the Corymbia citriodoras, and they're part of the great ficus family. And this ficus family, Ficus, is a family of trees you're probably not familiar with in every part of the world. I think we're called a Mediterranean climate here. Some call us a semi-arid desert, which is great. I'm glad it's not completely desert. Yeah, I went to the desert on a horse with no name. Let me tell you, that was a long day. I sing for water all the time. I sing for air. If I could make a wish, I think I pass. Maybe I don't know this song. Da, 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 da. That doesn't work. Da, 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 da. That's not a song you want to fake. Beautiful song, The Hollies. Have you ever heard of that? Sometimes, I bet I could do the chorus without making too much of a fool of myself. Sometimes all I need is the air that I breathe and to love you. Sing that with me. Sometimes. Sometimes all I need is the air that I breathe and to love you. Have you heard that song before? Sometimes all I need is the air that I breathe and to love you. Sometimes all I need is the air that I breathe. One thing I dig about trees so much is they're all breathing air just like you and me. Sometimes all I need is the air that I breathe and to love you. All I need is the air that I breathe and to love you. All I need is the air that I breathe. going to close in song now. No more talking, no more singing from me. I'm going to be a servant to music. When I play and when I write, especially like moments like now, I'm always listening. I hear melodies or lyrics sometimes. Sometimes they're quite persistent, like, sing this. But right now I feel like just backing off with a little bit of a light strumming of this beautiful guitar, so you can, if you're enjoying this, just resonate with the sound. Namaste.